knowledge. Thank you so much for signing in. And we're happy to be here in your midst. We want to talk tonight again about the iFood, the latest business in town. Actually, the best business in town, because Yorubas have a saying that tóúnjẹ bá ti kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́, ìṣẹ́ bùṣe. That is, when you remove ebi, not oúnjẹ sef, ebi, when you remove hunger from whatever poverty you think you have, then you are good to go.
Allow you to come and tap. That is,
for the host or other co-host, please mute.
Please unmute yourself. Okay, I've muted everybody.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. So that we can have a good meeting. So I was saying that we want to talk tonight about the latest, the best business in town, because when you have something that is giving you food and is giving you good health, you don't even have, and is giving you money, you have no problem again, because the kind of food that iFood gives are healthy foods, organic food, foods that you are not, foodstuffs that you are not going to get anywhere, and they come at affordable prices. This is just like what iFood is in a nutshell. So, inclusive ecosystem. Who really is iFood? iFood is a team of agribusiness and ICT experts who are, they've come together to form an ecosystem, to form a business that is going to earn us good health and also good money. And you see, for the very first time, you are seeing your rice, you are seeing your yam, like online, on a computer. At the end of the day, it's not that we are going to grow the yam or the rice on the computer, but you are going to order everything seamlessly done online. Okay? And the people, you know, behind this are social entrepreneurs. You know, those that we call social entrepreneurs are those that have the mindset of helping others. So at every cycle of iFood, whether in the ordering, whether you are talking to people, whether you are eating the food, whether you are growing the food, you are being looked after. They are social entrepreneurs, and they have a lot for the people of the world, not only Nigeria. It's just that Nigeria is being used as the springboard. That is, we are starting from Nigeria. So we are so lucky, because all of us, including those of you that haven't signed in, but I will make up your mind to sign on tonight, we are all pioneers. Pioneers of this great thing, great business indeed. So I was saying that it's a team of agribusiness and ICT experts. You see, they have experience over the years. As a matter of fact, everyone, even from the management to the council, are farmers. So they know what to do, they know how to do what to do, and they know where it hurts. This business was launched on the 9th of December, 2023, just last month. And you can see the impact already. I've started eating. In fact, I put up a video today of myself and Love Oladile, our testimonies on how we enjoyed our iFood. Mine was pounded yam, you know, as an Ijesha woman, what do you expect? Mine was pounded yam with correct vegetables that I had at the back of my house. So this is the lesson from iFood. Eat well at lower cost, good food at lower cost with a lot of money. The vision is to totally eradicate malnutrition, you know? So this is like what we are saying. I got my vegetables from my backyard, for instance, because I've now signed into the DIY, that is do it yourself, which is part of the iFood. There are actually 3 sides to iFood. The very first part is what we are seeing generally now, the Agrinovate, that is from the farm to your table, so that the nutrients and everything will still be dense inside the food, not the ones that they would have put chemicals of, and then people will start falling sick and all of that. No. And the second one is Organic Revolution. This is the production arm of iFood that will be sure that will make sure that we have this food, because I know some people's fear will be, we are many in this country, how are we going to get this food? That has been sorted out. That has been taken into consideration as well. And the very third one, which I truly, honestly love, is the DIY, that is the do it yourself. Okay? And all these 3 are actually envisioned in the vision, because when you have the food from the farm to the table, then you are eating well. You are going to crush malnutrition totally. Then when you have the Organic Revolution, you have food security. You can see all of this in the vision. You know, they want to quash totally malnutrition and hunger. And then the iFood vision is to drive a concerted global effort for food security. That's why the Organic Revolution. And then it's through an inclusive food economy, the iFood concept, okay? And at the end of the day, when you are eating, you know that you are eating densely, if I may put it that way, nutritious food. You see, when you eat nutritious food, there's no way you will have malnutrition. And apart from all of this, so they are still putting money in our pocket. So we go straight to Agrinovate. It's going to be done eventually on our 5-in-1 super app. Right now, we are using the web and it's still working. So this takes care of the food from the farms, the aggregators, and how it gets to IMAT and how it eventually gets to our food table. That's the Agrinovate. Okay? They've done a whole lot of researches before arriving at this, and over this past month that we have been doing it, it's actually working. We have testimonies that is working. This is the Organic Revolution I've talked about, and do it yourself. The third component of iFood, that's like me putting my vegetables in my bath, disused bath at the back of my house. At least it served us. The kind of vegetable we got there on Sunday was a real lot. It's in a video. I will circulate it more. It was a real lot, and you could see that you are eating the real thing, because we didn't put any lousy fertilizers or anything. It was just natural. And then we also used the organic yam. The pounded yam was amazing. Okay. Now, apart from eating well, eating healthy, doing it yourself, I won't forget to tell you that from your DIY garden, after taking the ones you can eat with your family, you can also sell, and you can actually sell back to iFood ecosystem. These are just, there are so many things, and at every cycle of iFood, you are spending money. So let's quickly look at the benefits before we get to your questions. You see, as you are registering, or you are registering anybody, when anyone signs under your structure or under your own account, the company is going to give you 1,000 naira out of the 3,001. In fact, it's 3,000 naira for iFood. Also, I would like to remind us that this is a membership business. All these benefits we are talking about are solely for the members. And the membership fee is just 3,150 naira. The 3,000 is what goes into iFood coffers. The 150 is actually for pay stack. That's their service charge. So out of the very tiny 3,000 naira we are even paying as membership fees, they will still give the partners, the affiliates, 1,000 naira. And in this business, as anybody is entering your structure, the company is dropping 50 naira at your back office. So when this was calculated, by the time you cycle out at your level 12, you would have made 40 million naira. 40 million. 40 million naira. Even in Lagos, 40 million can buy you a home. Talk less of in my village. If I get the 40 million, I'm rushing back to my village to get like 10 houses. So we are in for a good thing. And this is just from the registration cashback windfall alone. So you can see, apart from iFood giving you affordable foodstuffs with dense nutrients for good health, they're also giving a lot of money out. It's a good place to be. So if you are here, please don't even step out of this meeting without making up your mind to be part of this. We are still coming, we are just starting. Now that's from the registration cashback alone. You earn 1,000 bringing people in. You earn 50 naira on everybody brought into your system, into your own structure. Okay, and by the time you cycle out on level 12, you already have 40 million naira. Now, they are also training us in organic farming, both for the rural and urban participants. As a matter of fact, they have what they call organic village. You know, it's going to burst out into something terrific, something nice, something great, something that's going to put Nigeria back on the map where we truly belong. Because, I mean, agriculture used to be our pride until some leaders in inverted commas, open and closed, came and made oil their own god. And then everything scattered. So this iFood ecosystem is taking us back there right now. They are training us in organic farming. I wasn't called out to be a farmer, but I have my garden at the back of my home. And space is not a problem. They are going to teach us how to do it well. Sometime we are going to put on the walls. They are going to teach us a whole lot. We are in, I'm telling you, for a great deal with iFood. All right, so we also have convenient home delivery. Let me tell you, it is part of the deal and it is still coming back, because I know as we are going through this slide, some people will be seeing what should be and what is not. Oh, yes. I've been a businesswoman almost forever. And I know that running businesses in Nigeria is actually a skill. So if iFood started only in December and they're having some issues with delivery, please bear with them. But delivery, convenience home delivery is actually part of the benefits. And everything is going to be ironed out, and we are going to start having deliveries very soon. Very, very soon. The management is working towards this, and I trust God that is coming, because, you know, and then don't forget also that anything good doesn't really come that easy. There are so many forces that will be against this, but we are up to the task. In fact, those of us that are supporting self, we are more than the people that have the business, so it's not going to fail. This is a business that has come to stay, and the devil has nothing on this, as the Lord liveth. Now, you're also going to be having monthly cashbacks. because you have what we call 3 by 10 structure. 3 by 10 structure, 3 by 10 structure, up to 4 million monthly by the time you get to level 10. This money, by the time we get to levels, I think from 8 to 10 or 6 to 10 or thereabouts, a significant portion of what you are having, because by the time you start getting to level 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you start seeing the millions, you know, from your cashback. So bulk of this money, this company, the owners of the company, the CEO and his group, I mean, the team, they already know us in Nigeria, because you see, in the Yoruba proverb in Nigeria, I mean, it's so true to Nigerians. That is the very first money that a small child has is normally expended on being kids. Okay? So because they know this, they are part of us. They know that people will just get their money, and instead of investing in something great, I know some men will go and marry more wives. Okay? So they have decided that they are going to push it back for us. They will purchase through some cash crops, and then they start giving us the proceeds as monthly cashbacks. This is going to be like forever. It's something that your children will be part of, and they will be so proud of you. And also, we have a whole lot of opportunities to businesses in this business. A lot of people have started enjoying these businesses. To start with, iFood doesn't really plan to have warehouses of their own. So it's among us, the members, that they are going to use as iMarts. So the iMart operators they are buying into the company. They will have the franchise of the company, and they will share profits with the company. Depending on the level of the iMart you have the opportunity of sharing 20% of the profits made by the company, or 10%. Okay? There are so many business opportunities. And then they also have people like the input farmers, for instance, for the food production. They are in partnership with farmers. They have aggregators. Gone are the days right now of when the money bags will go to the bushes, they will buy off everything from the farmers at peanuts. They will leave them impoverished, and then they come to town and sell to us at exorbitant prices. No, this is going off right now, because all those middlemen are going to be, they are removed totally by the grace of God. So the farmers can smile also with iFood. There are so many business opportunities inherent in this business. Also, we have food soldiers, people that are going to go around, and the company will pay them monthly salaries. Okay? Then you also have residual income from farm projects, you know, and this is generational. It's generational. Then the company has CSR. They have corporate social responsibility. So anywhere they are operating, they are going to affect the areas positively. Even if it's clearing the gutters so that we don't have omiyale in Ibadan, they will do it. If it is putting up basic amenities in areas where we are operating, they will do it. So you can see that they are truly living up to their names of being social entrepreneurs, you know. Then there's a program of turn your waste to wealth. All those waste we normally throw in the gutters, blocking the rain, and then allowing floors on everything, you know. But with what they are doing, these little things they are doing, is going to be like a whirlwind of positive things, because it's going to move from one to the other. Like, for instance, if we are able to turn in our waste to the neighborhood distribution center. And they give us back food and gas in replacement. We want to go back. We won't throw our waste in the gutters again. And when we don't throw waste in the gutters are clean. And then you start noticing that you don't have malaria again because no mosquitoes, nowhere, no dirty place for them to be harbored any longer. And then we have good road network because most of the time is the water, the flood that gets on the not so well properly done roads, and then the everything. Amenities from what they are trying to do will be improved on. So this is a real great company to partner with, okay? Now, we've thought about the affiliates program. The registration multi-level affiliate program called MAP is structured as a 3x12 auto matrix. What we mean by auto matrix is that you are expected, let me put it this way, expectedly, you are to bring in 3 persons. Once you have 3 persons that are assigned directly under yourself, you are good. But this does not stop you from bringing in millions of people. It's all well and good. You will still earn your 1,000 referral bonus. You will still have the 50 naira under them. But you see, these people are social entrepreneurs. They have in mind everyone. So it's not that they want some people to just be rich while others are impoverished. No. So what they're going to do by first matrix is that those people, after removing your 3, after leaving your first 3 under you, every other person you are bringing will be redistributed in your structure so that people in your structure as well can have a take-home, some form of cashbacks as well. But you will still enjoy all the benefits of bringing these people. It's just that only 3 will be left under you by the system. Every other person will be restructured and placed under the people in your structure so that everybody can have the 7-fold lifetime benefits. You can see that they are really good. They have everybody in mind. So, but please let me sound a note of warning. If you do not bring in your 3 direct or direct people, there are certain things that you won't be able to do in the structure. Of course, the structure, I mean, the system also knows those who brought in those people. So they are still counted as their own people. It's just so that they can give you some 50 naira, you know, that they are spilled under you. But this does not stop you from bringing your own people, because the better for you, you won't earn that 40 million on time if you don't bring in your own people. The 40 million we are all waiting for. And as we have been sounding it, this 40 million we are talking about, the members that are here, if you have started withdrawing your 3,000, 2006, it's part of the 40 million. No? So that, because on some platforms, I was reading that some people said they will take the company to court because they didn't deliver food and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, these ones have not really experienced business in Nigeria. Yes, we have a right to ask for why certain things are not done, but please, let's be a little bit humane, because in business, it is give and take. You are not doing iFood a favor by being members. You are enjoying, we are enjoying certain benefits. In the same vein, iFood is not doing us a favor by us being their members. So it's just that we have to rub everything together. What led us to this talk is the fact that you have started spending your money if you have started withdrawing. Let it not be after 1 year, you are not seeing 40 million in your account and then you say you want to sue Mr. Taiwo. So please, let's just be, you can withdraw your money from the back office and you can leave it there. Nothing will do it. But if you choose to withdraw I beg of you, withdraw into a savings account so that at least you can see your money. You can see it. If you want to spend, don't spend everything, so that you can still feel it. You can still, see your benefits, and you will appreciate why you are in this business. Because when you are truly not seeing what you are working for, it becomes a kind of problem, So the affiliate program, the MAP program, is a 3x12 matrix system, first matrix. So this is the structure. You have in level 1, 3. By the time you get to level 2, it becomes 9, because your 3 would have signed another 3 under 3 under them, and so forth and so forth. Now, 3x10 food inputs purchase cashback. This is another benefit. This is another benefit. This is another benefit. So what this means is that buying food safe, you are being paid. So this iFood, I keep telling people, what they are just saying is eat and get paid. Just eat and get paid. This was what struck in my head the day Love Oladile told me, oh, eat and get paid. You hear me right? Okay, eat and get paid. I'm like, how? So you see, when you buy food, despite the fact that the food is coming in lower prices than what you usually have around you, they are still going to give you cash back. So like if I buy food that is worth at least 10,000 naira monthly, I am entitled to 2% of the profits the company has made from my worth of food. So if I had bought 2 million naira worth of food, I'll get 2%, not of 2 million, but of the profits made from whatever foodstuffs that I have bought. That is their profit from the farm to the table. So if they are delivering whatever the profits, not the whole lot, so I will earn 2%. Now, if I sign somebody directly under me, and this person also buys food, the profits made from that, whatever we are buying, is actually shared into 14 parts, 14 places. 10 parts goes to the 10 uplines. So that means that you will earn to your 10th generation. So if I'm the 10th generation, my uplines to the 10th, the first person to 10th, if you understand what I'm saying. So 10 people ahead of me will still earn from whatever I have purchased. And that's the same thing with me. If I am buying anything, or if people under me to my 10th generation buy anything, I will still earn the percentages ranging from 1.8% to 1.5%. We'll see, I think the chart is right here. So this is the way it is distributed, to be shared into 14 parts, 10 uplines above the participants, 2 parts to the buyer. That's why we say 2% to the buyer as a rebate, and 1 part as matching bonus to the referrer, and 1 part to the neighborhood distribution center operator, that is the IMAT. You see, if you understand the power of matching bonus, well, just stay put in this business. If you have already registered, keep inviting people. Just send the Zoom link to them and let them come on the Zoom. We'll explain to them. There's no way you hear all of these things and you don't want to sign up with just 3,150 naira. And really, if you really want to push the business properly, what you need to do is to sign 4. Have 4 accounts. 1 as the Apex account, and then you sign those first 3 persons. Make sure that they are either you with different email addresses, or some people very close to you, like your children, like your spouses. Someone very close to you, shall. So that by the time you start organizing people under them, the matching bonuses, the referral bonuses, all the bonuses are still coming home. So the 40 million naira will arrive on time. So you also have your registration cashback. The matrix is the same. In fact, is a lot. It's just a lot. Making money in iFood is a whole lot. Is a whole lot. A whole lot, because at every cycle, is it when you are leaving the farm or when you are distributing or whatever, or when you are even eating, you are being paid. So there isn't anything not to love about this business. We have compensation plans as well. I told you. Prices everywhere you go, everywhere you move. Prices, compensation plans, compensation prices, direct affiliate cashback, or sponsor bonus. That's the 1,000 naira I talked to you about. Okay, the level bonuses, and then the Agrinovate purchase multi-level cashback. All right, so a whole lot. This is the structure. I was actually looking for this. This is the structure on the level 1. On your level 1, you have 3 persons. Remember, the total number in your structure will be 3. And then you will make 150. This apart from the referral bonus of 1,000. There is a 50 naira dropped at your back office as you are bringing anybody into your structure. So by the time you get to level 2, you have 9 people in your team, because your 3 have 3 persons signed under each of them. And so when you add this 9 from your 3 to your 3, the 3 you had before, your team will now be 12. And you have 450. This is how we got to the 39.8. This is almost 40 million naira by the time you are cycling out on level 12, because you will have this much of people in your team, and you will have this much of downlines, and you will have this much of bonuses. And this is just from the referral only, not from the food. Now, that's why I congratulated you all for being pioneer members as well. Because all of us, like the very first 3 months, we are going to be the pioneer members of this awesome business. You have bonus, you have a bonus for being foundation leaders. But it's not just because you sign in and then you sit down look like Bola Ige's dog. It's not going to happen that way. Those pioneer members that will come in and that will bring people, those are the people that are going to be identified as leaders. And these are the people that will earn the bonus. Okay? And it's just going to be getting better, because for everyone that comes into the business, you are going to have your own part as the foundation leaders bonus. I think it was put at 5 naira per registration. So when you're looking at 5 naira, you can be looking at 5 naira as if, oh, this is really small. But hey, like we have 10 million members and they are giving you 5 naira for these 10 million members. You know how much that is? So you better be part of the foundation. I'm glad that I heard early. I'm glad that I signed in even before the launching of the business, because I mean, I've gone through all of this and I sat down and I cannot but keep praying for the business, because it's a whole lot. It's not even about the money alone, but about the fact that we are going back to our Greek. We are going to be eating well. All the yama diseases will be eradicated. Malnutrition will be gotten rid of. And then to now top it up, the icing on the cake is all this money that is coming from every corner. 5 naira times 10 million users. Please press your calculator. Okay? And then out of the 3,000 naira for iFood, can you imagine? This CEO is putting aside 250 naira from every registration because he doesn't want his own company's compensation of cars to be Tokumbo cars. If we are going to have all expenses paid, let it be all expenses paid, not the ones that we have to be looking for some small, go to Zanzibar, you are looking for inside the gutter hotel. No. That's not how we are going to do our own in iFood. It's going to be a total change from what you used to have. So the cars that iFood will be given will be cha-cha cars, new cars. Your all expenses paid travels is going to be heavenly. Okay? And you see, this CEO is very, very accessible. You can also collect his number and talk to him. It's not only okay. By the way, I'm so sorry I didn't even introduce myself. I hope it's not too late for me to tell you that my name is Olausebikon. Okay. You are free to just call me okay. It's okay to call me okay, right? I'm the group managing director at Copsol Group and the founder of flourishonline-a-to-z.com. So it is not only Olausebikon okay that has the prerogative of talking to the CEO. Is a very, very humane, very humble, very reachable person. Go and talk to him. He will tell you he is the owner of the vision. He's only sharing it with us and we are telling you because the truth is we may not all be able to just latch on him at the same time, but over time you still see him and you can talk to him. His numbers are just there all over the place. You can talk to him and also get all this that I'm telling you. So you know that this is his true vision and is flowing into it and we are flowing with him. Okay? Lower levels global leaders bonus. This is the monthly global income share of 100 naira to top 100 performers among participants. So this is not only about the pioneer members. You can come today and overtake everybody. You just sign in 2 million people. You gather people from Ghana, from Togo, from everywhere. Just bring them, okay? And you are now part of the 100 top performers. You are going to earn yourself 100 naira. 100 naira from levels 0 to 8. So if we add 1 million registration during a month, for example, the top 100 personnel, would with the highest participants, 100 persons with the highest participants, with direct referrals though. So it's not all hope lost for people who would bring so many people in. Even if you don't, this is taking care of those who may not have too big a team. You are the only one working in your team. That's fine. You will still be compensated. So if you have great number of direct signups, you are going to get yourself 100 naira global bonus. So iFood Mart operators have talked about this. Don't let us repeat this again. You will start, once you are able to have your warehouse or a place that you can sign up as a franchisee, then you are good to go. You will earn percentage. And I was told, and I believe, that if you're an iFood operator, you can actually make 2 million naira monthly. Cool, 2 million naira. Then they are going to teach us, they are going to empower us with agribusiness. Those of us that are interested in farming. Me, I'm very interested in cocoa because I want to start chocolate production. Okay, so if you have any farmland, iFood is even ready to go into partnership with you so that we can, because you know we are many in this country and we are Africans, we eat a lot. So it's all good. You can yield your farmland to iFood and they will be ready to partner with you. Okay? How does this work? The farm to table. There are 3 nodes through which food will move: aggregation center, iFood Mart, and neighborhood distribution centers. So when a buyer places order on the super app, it is sent to the nearest iFood Mart, where it's aggregated with other orders. Then the iFood Mart operators will be the ones to now guide the participants, the members who have ordered, on how they will collect their food. Okay? Once the food is received by them, you will get it almost like immediately because they are not selling. The iFood Mart operators are not selling. All the food coming to them had been paid for. They are just distributors, just like the name imply, iFood distributors. Okay, so we don't really need to go into how the truck will move. We all know that there will be operational mode so that we can have time for your questions. So right now, having heard all we have told you, having seen that this company is just a money spinning venture, whichever, you see, like 360-degree cycle, any part you belong to on this cycle, you are earning. Your health is being improved upon. You are eating healthy. You are earning a lot of money. You have a lot of business opportunities. Let me see ready in the chat box if you are ready to take action tonight. Because, I mean, it's just 3,150. I want to see ready, 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 if you are really ready. If you do not want 2024 to be like 2023, remember, I always sound it to people's earrings. Your leaders, oh, they're also supposed to be my own leaders, but you see, there are certain things that so I'm kind of trying to just manage myself. The leaders have no plans for us. So you better start planning for yourself. And it's not today. So when you see opportunities like this, just latch on it. Grab it quickly. Can I see more ready in the chat box? Because this is just what we have all been waiting for. Something great like this should not pass you by. Okay? And so, thank you for being ready. Thank you for those who are really, really ready. Thank you, because the more we separate ourselves from poverty, the better for all of us, honestly speaking, because then we can sleep at home with our eyes, 2 eyes, fully closed. Okay? Because, I mean, you know, when people are hungry, they can misbehave. When people are hungry, and it's not as if they are fasting, they can misbehave, you know? So this company has come to give us a whole lot of opportunities. All right, let's take your questions now. Let's take your questions. Chi Ewere, Chi Tina Ewere, please unmute and talk to us. Ewere. Ewere, you have your hands up. You have been unmuted. Please talk to us, okay? Well, if you are not ready, can we go quickly to Godwin? Godwin Gregory.
Good evening, Ma.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is Godwin Gregory speaking.
Okay.
Thank you, Ma. God bless you. Please, I want to find out this that you said about you can register yourself. Maybe let's say I want to register myself. Maybe I have three children. I can register them as well.
Yes.
In that case, you mentioned that you should use different email.
Yes.
Then maybe the name different. Then what about the account?
They will have different accounts. You mean the bank accounts that you are going to put the money into? They can use your bank accounts.
Okay.
Because, and it's the very first bank account when you want to withdraw we have a whole lot of videos, short videos, to really show you how all this, everything goes in iFood. Okay. Whatever platform you are on, ask for these short videos. It will be shared, they will all be shared with you. So what happens is when you want to withdraw your money into your account, into your bank account, the very first bank account you put is where your subsequent money will be sent to.
Okay.
So you can put your bank account in their account, in their iFood account. That's where the money will be going into.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. Ugwanyi Caroline, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
I'm happy to be here today.
We are happy to have you here today.
Though I have registered, to be frank, but everything sounds strange.
Right.
But today, I can understand many things, and I have a question.
All right.
My question, I registered, just like you said, I registered and fixed 3 names. Then under the names, I wanted to fix other names under, but all of a sudden, I saw other names under them. Okay. So, will those names there lead me to other levels, or does it mean that my going to another level is my direct reference? That's what I want to know.
Okay. So, thank you for that question. You know, while talking, I told you that you can bring in 1 million directs, doesn't matter. You can still decide to sign them under you. That's okay. But the system is going to hand you your 3 and then distribute the remaining ones in your structure. So that's what you have seen happened in your own structure. Those 3 that you signed, and you now got there and you saw some other people under them, they are spillovers maybe from your upline. Your upline is up and doing. So those people are under you from everywhere in your structure. Those people can also take you to your next level. Those people do not stop you from fixing people under your own 3, because the people you are fixing under your own 3 will be their own directs. Do you understand? And while we were in the presentation, remember I told you that you also have benefits of having directs. So as many directs as you have is what will earn you certain benefits in iFood. So it's okay for you to sign your people under them, under the people you want them signed up. But all those people that you saw under them, the system will give them 50-50 naira, even though they didn't bring them in, but they will earn 50-50 naira. So you see people earning even when they have not brought in anybody, because the progenitors of this business are social entrepreneurs. They just want the good of everybody. That's the thing. And I think I like it, so that everybody, I mean, everybody should just have a part of the company. That's what they are trying to get at. I hope that's okay.
Yes, ma. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Eze Edwin, please unmute and talk to us.
Okay, madam, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you very much for your wonderful presentation.
Thank you.
As soon as my questions are answered, I will also be registering. You talked so much about when people place the system of bringing the goods to them. One of the persons that sold this idea to me talked about iFood Center. I think that's what you are referring to as iFood Mart.
Yes.
Okay, so to what extent can somebody become the iFood Mart?
Oh, marvelous. You are so welcome. We are looking for so many iMart operators because this is going to solve a lot of problems of getting people to getting the food to people. So you are just going to pay for the franchise. Depending on the size of your iMart, if you have a large warehouse that can serve like 5,000 people, 5,000 participants, you will have to pay 5 million naira as the franchise money to the company. The place will be branded in iFood colors, and you share 20% profit with the company. Okay? You will also still be paid some IDC bonuses and stuff, but basically, those are the things you are open to by being an iMart operator.
Okay, thank you very much.
But you have to be a member before you can become a franchise owner. I hope you know.
Yes, I understand that.
Okay. So now that we have answered your question, are you going back to the person who has invited you to sign up immediately?
Yes, I'll do.
All right. Don't forget, it's good for you. It's a win-win situation. You are going to eat healthy. You are going to
That's welcome. We're welcoming you with a clap.
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. All right. Omeza Dominic, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, madam. Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening.
Yes, I met your presentation some halfway, I guess, or I know you had gone some minutes. It was supposed to start by 9. I joined in by 9:44 or something. So my question is,
so how much are you paying us for coming late to our meeting?
Okay, we can discuss that later after
because
this.
you can see that everything we are talking about here is about earning. So we also earn from late comers.
Beautiful. So I was very happy about the fact that when I just joined, I started hearing earning. You earn 5% here, you earn 5 naira here, you earn 1,000. That is what everybody wants to hear. And the good part is that what's really striking for me is that it's about food. You know, everybody must eat. You know, the best kind of business to do is consumables. I'm also heavy on agriculture. You know, even if I've not been able to establish my farm, but it's something I've also always been interested in. Now, my main question is this. When we pay, you said 3,100 or 3,500 for the registration, right?
3,150 naira only.
So, only, definitely only. Okay. So do you get any package for that, or it's just the registration?
Can you reframe that? What do you mean by package? You mean
okay.
Food?
Yeah, do you get any goods for that? Any items for that?
That's your membership fee.
Okay, just a membership fee. Okay, because I've been hearing that you get something, you get every time you do this, you get something, you get something. So
yeah, when you pay that, when you pay the 3,150 naira, The person who has introduced you will earn 1,000 naira from that 3,000.
Okay.
And will be given another 50 naira. And you see, what goes round comes round. When you two bring anybody in, you earn 1,050 naira. You earn 1,000 as referral bonus, and anybody coming in under your structure, you still collect 50 naira. It is this 50 naira that culminates to 40 million, almost 40 million, by the time you are cycling out on your 12th level.
Okay, the next question is this. The food items we're going to be getting or we're going to be purchasing from the IMATs, right? Are they going to be at the same normal market price or cheaper?
Okay. So number one, you are not purchasing the food items from the IMATs.
Okay.
The IMATs is warehousing the goods for you. You are purchasing from iFood and you are ordering your foods from the platform. So these are some of the things you are paying the registration fees for. You will agree with me that that kind of website, that kind of app is a whole lot of data. Okay, so you order directly from the platform. You pay, and then your orders will be sent to the IMATs. Okay, this is just so that you can have the food fresh. I'm glad you said you are also a farmer. You also understand the benefits of eating straight from the farm instead of it passing through. If you live in Lagos, the thing will have been dumped in mile 12 for so long, then they will carry it to your neighborhood. Neighborhood will, you know, all sort of rats will have romanced whatever you want to eat. No, it's not like that here. So all you do is you order straight from the platform. Your food is taken straight from the aggregators to IMAT. From the IMAT, you pick up. And now to the question of whether it's still the same price. No, no, no. It is this year, this January, when the politics of rice paddy began, that iFood moved a bag of rice to 44,000 naira. The same bag of rice that you buy at 60,000 naira elsewhere is being sold on iFood for 44,000 naira.
Okay.
The 5 kg of onions that people buy at 7,000, I mean, before iFood started, some few weeks before iFood was launched, before I joined iFood, I went to the market. I came back. I almost couldn't buy onions. It was so expensive. At the end of the day, I bought onions and I bought some family of onions to make up, you know? But when I saw on iFood that they were selling 5 kg of onions for 2,800 naira, I said, I'll carry my eyes to go to this lunch so that I can see the kind of onions. And they were big onions, well graded, okay, for 2,800 naira. So, I mean, the foods are coming in more affordable for a reason, because, you know, all the intermediaries had been blocked out. It's coming straight from the farm to your table. So all those people that will say, before we offload in my 12, you have to pay 1 million. Before we put it on Monile, before all those people have been squashed. So we have them more affordable. I hate to use the word cheaper, but that's what it is. But they are not cheap foods, but they are coming cheaper in prices.
Like you said, more affordable is a better word here.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Nigeria is not cheap anymore these days.
They are not cheap food, but they are coming cheaper in prices. That's what I see.
Okay, so I'm in Abuja. Is there any IMAT in Abuja?
Oh, sure. Love, where are you? The IMAT operator, the very first one, is on this call. She's Love Oladele. TLI skills, Jabi.
So I didn't get that. What's his question?
The IMAT
in Abuja.
He wants to know whether there is one in Abuja. I'm like, the very first one. The owner of the very first one.
We have 4 now. We have 4
right
now in
there.
Abuja.
I know, but the owner of the very first one is right here with us. So it depends on the area you are.
Okay.
And you also can be an iFood mart owner.
Yes, it's an interesting endeavor. It's going to be an interesting thing to do.
It's open to everybody.
So, Madam Love, please, where are the IMATs in Abuja?
For me, I'm in Jabi, Rock of Ages Mall in Jabi.
Okay, Rock of Ages
There's
Mall
one in
Jabi.
Karishi. Yes, I'm in one of Ages Mall in Jabi. Well, there's one in Karishi, there's one in Kubwa, and there's one in Gudu.
Gudu. Okay, Gudu is closest to me. I'm in Sunnyvale.
Yes, there's one in Gudu.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So when you want to make order, you see them on the website. You just choose the one that's closest to you.
Just choose the one. Yeah. They're right there. That's why I said the website is full of data, and even to charge us 3,000 naira. I mean, they are very, very magnanimous. And at the end of the day, it's not even 3,000 naira, it's 2,000 now, because in fact, less than 2,000, because they'll give you 1,000 for bringing somebody, they'll give you 50 naira, they'll give 50 naira, 50 naira, 50 naira here and there. I mean, what's left, really? So
yeah, they're going to be using up a lot of data. So I hope they should be ready for this thing, because this website is going to be, their platform is going to be with high traffic. It's going to be bustling with it.
And it's very fast. It's quite fast. At the end of the day, we are going to shift to app.
The traffic is not much here.
5-in-1 app is undergoing the Google approval. Okay. So
so you can speak for me.
Mr. Omeza.
Yes, so far.
So go and register right away. Go back to the person who has invited you. 3,150 naira. You can multiply that by 4 and have 3 others sign under you, so that you can have all the benefits all to yourself.
All right, thank you so much, ma.
You're welcome.
Okay, I saw Tina for some time. Okay.
Oh,
Tina.
Yeah, we omitted her and she refused to talk.
Okay,
that's why she didn't talk. Yeah, Tina, are you there now? I'm asking you to unmute. Okay, hello. So talk to us.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hello.
We can hear you.
I'm quite impressed. The other one you said, when we registered, the one we register our children, we register at least 3 persons under us.
Yeah.
Where I want to get is, when I register myself, my children, and 3 persons under us, I want to know each of those 3, my children I register, each one must produce 3. 3 again. 3. That's what I want to get. I want to understand it.
Because you want to grow. Okay. When you register yourself, you are at the top, so to say. Okay. You have 3 persons right under you, directly under you. That's your very first level. Okay. Remember, is a choice, actually. If you want to make money, it's a choice. If you want to make money in what iFood has brought to us, then you have to build your team. Because by the time you are getting to the 12th level, your 12th generation, then you are earning like almost 40 million naira. From the little drops of 50 naira, 50 naira, that the iFood ecosystem will be dropping in your back office. So if you just want to be in iFood so that you can patronize them to buy food for your family, you will also earn your cash back. You may not bring in anybody, but I would admonish everybody to open their eyes like this, very wide, because this country is not a curse, so it's not getting any better soon. So The more you are able to make money for yourself and your family, the better for you. And there are so many, this is food business, everybody eats. So there is no reason why you are not going to go out there, even if they are your children that you have signed on, go and look for people and sign other people under them. Those people that you sign under them, look for people again and sign under them. Make sure you're getting people who can talk and who can bring people in. If they don't know how to talk, teach them how to talk. If you don't know how to teach them how to talk, bring them to us, we'll teach them how to talk. If you don't know how to talk and you have money, we'll take you on the radio. We'll pay the radio station and we will help you to talk to the people. Because until you start making money from people you don't know, you have not started making money. Your family members are not going to make you rich. As a matter of fact, some family members have so much seen you tired and they don't even want you to do well. So even if you are selling long life and prosperity, they won't buy from you.
All right, thank you very much.
Go out there and look for people. Those who don't know you, those are the people that will make you rich. The people on Facebook, the people on LinkedIn, the people on IG, the people on the radio stations, the people in the market, the people in the garages. Go and talk to them. Those are the people that will make you rich. Your family members will not make you rich. Some of them don't even want your food. Like I said, if you are selling long life and prosperity, they would rather die than buy from you. So have it in mind that you are going to, the long and short of what I'm saying is that have it in mind that you have to market the business and bring in a lot of people so that you can earn that 40 million naira that we are all looking forward to. All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So who's next? Love, I don't seem to see anybody. Okay, double kick. What's this? Double kick, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
For the presentation. Please, I want to ask, but one, I mean, Asaba does not have iFood mats yet.
There should be one in Asaba.
There's none yet. There's none yet. And some registrations we are trying to do, some people are finding it difficult to log in, as in to access it with their phone. I don't know whether it's a general problem or it's applicable to some persons on their phone.
It could be their network. It could be their network.
Okay. And another thing, I don't know if there will be maybe further lectures on how to place orders, because some people are complaining that their own is hanging.
We like I said earlier on, we have short videos. Are you on any platform at all?
Yes.
Which platform are you on?
I mean, that's about team and.
So are you on the general platform?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to drop my number in the chat box right now. Just say hi to me on WhatsApp. I'll send you a couple of videos that sums up everything. Okay, and if you are here also and you need the videos, please just copy my number. Or let me just call the number out. 0803 0803 357 9328.
0803 357
9328. Okay, let me just send it in. It's right there.
Okay.
Thank you, Amoge, for helping me out there. Right, so just say hi to me on WhatsApp. I'll be able to send you the whole lot of videos. We have some short videos out there that people can use. Would that be all from you?
Thank you very much. For now, ma'am.
You're welcome.
That'll be all for now. Thank you.
All right. Pastor Benga Obasa, please unmute and talk to us.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Bless you, man. I'm one of the fans of Oladele. I've been following her from God knows when.
From when she was born, Abby.
God knows when.
Okay.
Presently, I'm in Osun State in Elisha.
You are where?
Osun State in Elisha.
Carry on.
I'm based in Abuja. I came for the Yellow Tide. I've just been listening to this program, iFood. But I usually take things with caution because I've been bashed many times online. I want to know the procedures and everything. If I can get the video, get to understand it myself before I unleash it to my followers. Okay. That's just the simple thing I want to know.
That's fine. Since you know love, that means you have a number. And I just dropped my own number in the chat box as well. If you say hi, I will send the videos to you. And then you can get a code from her and sign up after understanding it. It's good, actually. It's good for us to understand what we want to go into before going into it.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. D-Don, please unmute yourself.
Okay, good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Yes, I got all your all what you said, and thank you so much for the Zoom meeting. But my concern, like one of the participants just pointed out about Asaba, there is no iFood mart in Asaba. But at that apart, when somebody also asked how much it would take to be a registered iFood mart personnel. And with what I heard, you said the person will have to have a food storage center that will take up to 5,000 food storage. And the person will also have to register with 5 million naira to be affiliated member. I think that was what you said. So my question now concerning that, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
So my
I'm just trying to take in
that,
what you're saying.
Okay, or should I repeat myself?
No, I can understand what you're saying. Just go ahead. I just want to.
Okay, to be a full member, to be a distributor. Let me use what distributor. iFood mart person now is the least amount 5 million naira.
No, not at all.
Storage. Okay, because the only one I had was 5 million naira to be affiliated, franchised, and for storage place for 5,000. That's what I had. So I don't know if there is a lesser one.
Let me recap that quickly.
Okay.
For you to be a franchise owner in iFood, I said depending on the space you have, if you have a space that can warehouse, that can serve 5,000 commuters, 5,000 participants, then that's the mega impact. The franchise will be 5 million naira, and then you will share 20% of the profits. We also have smaller IMAX operators.
Okay.
We call them operators. We don't call them distributors. We don't call them stockists because they are not stocking anything. They are not distributing anything. They are not selling anything. They are just helping to dole out this food to those who have. So we have smaller ones for 1.5 million, for 3 million. So it depends on the size of what you have. And then if you are doing smaller ones, your percentage profit also is lower to 10%.
Okay. Okay. So 10% for 1.5 3,000 participants. Okay, and that would be monthly sharing percentage rate, right?
No, I mean this business is the sweetest business on earth right now. So you see the 20% we are talking about. Remember, there are members that already registered and they had already ordered their food online. So all the food coming to your iMart is paid for. As soon as this food is being offloaded in your iMart, your percentage is dropping into your back office.
Okay.
So that's why the issue of if you have 5,000, if you can start 5,000, then you have this much, and then you are going to have 20% or 10% if you are on 3 million and so on and so forth, 1.5 and stuff like that. So they are paid for goods. You are not selling anything. You are only warehousing. And you know also those who have already paid for food, they will come and pick their food on time. And one thing that has happened that I really love about this company that makes me to truly believe that the people behind it are truly social entrepreneurs is the fact, if it's some Nigerians, okay, or not even some, let me say some human beings, even though you have paid for this money, for this food online, the food have been paid for, they won't still give the iMart operators the percentage that is due to them. They will use it to roll their business, and then they will say, until the owner of the food come for the food, we are not paying you. That's also a possibility. But that's not what they do. What they do is immediately food is offloaded into your iMart like this.
Okay.
Your money is in your wallet.
The money for the products that was sent to your center.
2% profits.
Okay, 20%. Okay.
I mean the 20%. Sorry, 20% profit is right there in your wallet, and you can spend it. So if the owner of food likes, let him not come and collect food. If he doesn't, that's his own lookout. But that's something the company has also done, that you can see that they have blood.
Yes.
Real blood.
Okay, so
their veins.
Okay, so the 1.5 and the 5 million naira initial payment is just for registration and to be affiliated to the company.
No, your registration is 3,150.
I understand. I mean, to be a
franchisee, that is payment for the franchise.
Yes, just for you to be registered. Let me use the word registered, to be registered as a franchise person.
Yes, to be an affiliate, to be a shareholder. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
iFood.
Okay.
You are a big man.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, thank you. Well, please, let's look for a way to get like 2 or 3 centers in Asaba, because Asaba now we are really moving.
Are you on the main platform?
No, but I've gotten your number. I'll chat you up to add me in the main platform.
Okay, so I'll just send you the link. All right, that's good.
Okay.
So that when you, because I also see that people on the main platform, when you say, oh, we don't have in Asaba, you might even have in Asaba and you don't know. So somebody will just send the link and you will join.
No, we have
that happened a number of times on the platform.
Yeah, we have Asaba group as our group, but we don't have iFood Mart in Asaba for now. So we'll work towards that.
When you can say it on the main platform, everybody is there. The management team.
Okay. I will chat you.
But I will also remember to tell them, to remind them that Asaba is
very important. Very Asaba Onitsha. Very important. Highly important.
Onitsha. There's no reason why it shouldn't be in Onitsha. Onitsha.
It's only in
Onitsha is a very good center. That's a commercial nerve center.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that.
We will talk to them.
So That is number one. Then the second one is I have belonged to some networking platforms which I have done of them earlier, and I noticed when I was here, we have this thing like if like first let me say good congratulations to those that have moved from one stage to another. The way they design their logo, their pictures to show people that this. I love that. It's very, very beautiful. But in other platform, other networking group that I've done already before, once a person, a participant, move from one stage to another, acknowledging or getting that stage, let's say stage 1 now, there is usually something attached to that person to, for others to, emulate, to feel this urge to get to that stage, rather than only the congratulatory aspect of it, even from stage 1 to stage 2, something to boost the morale of that person to continue, and also people to also boost their morale. But I noticed that there is nothing like that in even the stage I've passed, and other people that have also passed the stage. And
what level are you now?
I just started yesterday or day for stage. So I just finished stage 1 yesterday, so I'm just going to my
okay,
stage
so
2.
From stage 1, that's actually you started from stage 0. By the time you got to stage 1, you already had some money. You had money.
Yeah, that is the money I work for. Now, what I mean is that stage 1, the company. I don't know. I'm only saying if there is anything.
I understand what you mean, so that we can have like your pictures that you are now on level 6, and on level 6 you are winning 1 million, so that this can encourage others to want to move to level 6.
That one is there. That one is there. I'm talking about anything. I'm only saying if there is. I'm not saying the company should be, because those are the part of things that folds up in networking. But if there is none, it's okay. I'm
going somewhere. I just want us to be on the same page. Is that what you mean?
Yes, but that one is already in taken care of. I mean, is there any additional like okay, you have 1 kg or so, or 15 naira for passing stage 1, or 100 naira for passing stage 1, or any additional thing apart from the congratulations. I'm only asking if there is anything like that.
That's what I'm explaining to you. Now,
okay,
when you are on level 0, like when you first signed up, you have nobody directly attached to you. By the time you have your level 1 under you. You have 3 persons right there. You have already won 3,150. The 50 naira over the 3 persons is what the company has compensated you with for being on.
Okay.
You understand it now?
Okay.
It's on that card I showed you. So by the time you get to level 2, you already have 12 persons, and you have 50 times 12 added to your. So if we are thinking of having pictorial view, pictorial charts of we are on level 6, I was going to say that you also can start that for your group, because it's just a matter of you getting their pictures and congratulating them that they are now on level 3, and then you use that to boost the morale of your
Yeah, it's done in my group. It's done in my group. I was congratulated other people.
That's really good. So you keep it up so that others will emulate it too. But in terms of what you are given, if you are moving from one level to the other, it's actually happening, and it's being calculated, it's automated. So you have 100 people, you have 100 times. I can see some people saying, are you okay now? Is that fine? You done?
Yes. My last question, please. My last question. My last question is buying products. Like I have a downliner, though they tried rectifying it. He bought something from the company yesterday, and he never knew. Like I never knew that it's only on Monday and Tuesday that one can buy. So it really gave him problem, because there was a network issue, not from his own side. I think generally from the company, there was a network downtime yesterday. So that affected the payment, and money went. So they started rectifying it. He had to call customer care, and he was later told that it was a mistake that portal was opened even up to yesterday. So I don't know if that Monday, Tuesday will be enough for people, because many people might want to, if you can extend it to like Wednesday, I don't know, I'm only saying when at least on Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday,
Okay,
Wednesday.
so let me quickly fix that. When you start any business, you must have a process.
Okay.
Okay. Part of what I do in my 9 to 5 in Kofsol Group is business development, entrepreneurship enhancement. If you do not have a process, you don't have any business. So the process in this company is that you place your order Mondays and Tuesdays. But because of the downtime that they had, I think it was on Tuesday or Monday, it was extended till yesterday.
Okay.
So once in a while like that, you can have such extensions, but it's not the norm. They must have, sorry, excuse me. One moment, please. Just 1 second. Apologies, I forgot to plug in the computer, so it was going to shut down on me. All right, so sometimes like that, they can have extension. It's you, the commuters, the participants, that you will have to be on the lookout for when they make such announcements. And I saw these announcements on a couple of platforms. And what we can also do as members is that when we see such messages, we should share forward so that it can get to everybody. Because I know that they sent out messages that there was an extension till yesterday. I apologize that your downline couldn't do the order, but they must have process. They can't just leave the ordering open until Wednesday. So what happens is we say order on Mondays and Tuesdays. They will use Wednesdays and Thursdays to sort out the food that had been ordered. You will agree with me that this is also very important. They have to send to the aggregators. They have to move this food from farms to IMAX. They need a whole lot of time to do this before they start giving out the food. If they keep ordering until Thursday, when are we going to get the food? So we have to help so that they can.
Yes. But is there any specific date at the end of the month which we learned that the 10% for every product ordered in a particular month will be given to a participant at the end of the month? Is there 10%, a specific
10%?
Yes, 10% of every 10% of every. Is it 1%? Is it 1% or 1% or 10%?
Were you in this presentation at all?
Yes, no.
Because we talked a lot about this, sir.
I came a little bit late, though.
You have cashback. You have a cashback of 2% of what you have, the profits on what you have bought. And this 2%. Is only when you have made a purchase of up to 10,000 naira.
Okay, 2%.
Of the profits, not 2% of 10,000 naira. Do you get what I'm saying?
No. I'm lost here.
Please let me find you, because if you are going to get 2%, I mean 2% of 10,000, then we won't have any company again called.
Okay, let's say I bought something of 50,000 in a month now.
Yeah. So they will calculate. The system will calculate the profits made by iFood on the 50,000 naira worth of food that you have bought.
Okay.
Do you get it now? So it is 2% of the profits made on your 50,000 naira purchase that is going to be given to you as the cash.
See why it's good to attend seminar. Wow, That is nice. Okay, and that will drop at the end of the month. Is there any specific date for that?
If you complete your 10,000 naira today, your 2% will drop like immediately. If you have not completed your 10,000, part of what you have bought, the percentage will be dropped in your back office, but you cannot withdraw it. It's going to be in a wallet that you cannot withdraw because you have not satisfied the engaging rule of 10,000 naira or more. So it's when your 10,000 naira purchase is completed that your 2% will come to your wallet.
I understand, but why I'm saying this thing is when the downtime happened that yesterday, that my Danana bought this, it didn't go. So he had to call customer care. The letter gave him his referral, the link for him to go and collect the product. But the money, nothing showed. Nothing showed. Is 2% interest, nothing. So he was like, then I said he should wait till the end of the month. That is the end of the month, everything will enter. That's why I was asking, is there any specific date at the end of the month? Because nothing is showing that he bought something worth of close to 42,000 naira or so.
Did the person check his email? Did the person check his or her email?
Yes, he checked his email. Nothing, because there was a little problem. That was when there was downtime as per the network.
It will still be
so
there.
bad.
It will come there. Don't worry. And if somebody tells you end of the month is end of the month. Like specifically January now, end of January is 31st day of January. It will be calculated. You see, when something is automated, sometimes there could be glitches, but it doesn't mean that it won't come. It will come. Just let's be patient. Everything will be.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed your. Thank you.
Thank you so much too for being here.
Okay.
Sorry, before I take the next person, I can read in the chat boxes, people dropping that my number is not reachable. My number is very fine there. So you need to check maybe you check your network or you check your data. Because my phone is right here beside me and I can see that some people are already saying hi. The fact that I have not answered or have not read it doesn't mean that the messages are not there. So just say hi, I will send to you. Or if you're on any group at all, ask on the group because everybody here should actually be from our team. So the hi you are supposed to say is to me on the phone, 0803-357-9328 on WhatsApp. If you are not able to get me on WhatsApp, check your network. And you can also use text messages. If you get to me on text message, with text message, I will send the videos to you on WhatsApp. All right. I think that's that. Maglo, are we going to be able to take all these questions? Love, where are you?
No, we can't take all the questions, definitely, because we are supposed to be running up right now. So we just take two more.
Maglo,
go to the group and ask question.
Thank you very much.
So we'll take Maglo and Adisa.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Ma, for the opportunity, and I thank you for the explanation. Very clear. The only thing I just want to point out, I'm also Asaba. We just heard about it. I think we're not yet up to a month in Asaba. And by privilege, we are like the first to know about it because we've gone around and nobody's talking about it. So I'm glad. Now, what I just want to ask and plead is for our customer care. If you could help us to reach them so that they can be able to respond to us in time. I have someone who registered on the 30th of December. And after making the payment, she had been debited. She, by the time she got back to click, I have paid, the site just wiped up and then returned her back to asking her to make payments. Meanwhile, she had been debited. So, and since that time, we communicated with customer care. I know their hands are full, but so many days are trying, like this is like the fourth day now, fourth working day. and no response at all. So please, ma, if you
Okay.
could help us to get to them, because it's slowing down that person's morale as well.
I'm so sorry you have that kind of experience, but it can only get better. It will be getting better by the day. You have the customer care's number, right?
Yes, ma. One number was sent to me.
Did somebody pick it when you called?
No, I had to send a message on WhatsApp, and it took like the third day. It was yesterday that she answered, or he or she answered and said it would be resolved, and that was all.
Okay, because that the kind of problems you have talked about is actually from Paystack.
Okay.
Is the Paystack that has this issue of you paying and then not getting it, and then they are saying you should pay again. So it's actually the Paystack customer service that you need to talk to. That's what iFood customer service needed to have told you. So what I do, because he or she is the customer service, I know it's a she, the customer service personnel for this company. If they do not answer you, continue to pester her. That's her job. That's what she's been paid for. Don't have mercy for any customer service personnel at all.
Okay, ma'am.
Because this business now belongs to all of us. Remember, we have our money pay there, and we are called members. So we are all partners. The customer service person is working for us all. Don't spare them. By the time you keep calling, like you send messages, the person is not replying, pick up your phone, call the person. By the time you call 10 times, the person will answer you. You know? You see, Nigerians, they have a way
let her go to Paystack first.
Yeah, but
support at paystack.com.
Yeah, support us. Yes, that's the person, that's the people, those are the people that created
support at paystack.com. Support at paystack.com. Yes, write an email to them.
But really, the customer service of iFood also needs to respond to them when they are talking to them.
Yes, because it took time before they responded.
Don't spare them, just keep talking to them, they will get better. But the issue actually came from Paystack. Yeah.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Thank you
customer
so
service. Somebody said customer service. Yes, so because if you don't train them, they are not just going to be helpful. You need to train them, and part of training them is to make them to do the work they are employed to do. The CEO will thank you for it if you don't spare them. All right, so
thank you so much.
Adisa Akinlolu, please unmute and talk to us.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, well done, ma. We really appreciate your explanation.
Thank you.
I've already written on the chat about my concern. Sometimes we are asking about the group in other states. Later on, I got a message to one of the coordinators. But that person is telling me that I should register under him again. Yes.
See the way we both said,
If you see,
let's hear you, Jerry. Don't mind us.
If you don't worry, if you look at the chart I sent to you personally, you will see as was there any restriction or limitation for registration of members for other states? Because yes, that's what the person told me. That the one
which state?
I would not want to mention in the public. I can only mention to you privately.
Okay, so please send it to us in the text. You have my number there already. Please send the states, because you see, it's good that you don't want to mention the state openly, but we need to nip certain things in the bud so that we can have a good company. Nigerians have a way of messing up people's businesses. And well, go ahead. So there is no limitation to where you can register and how you can register, my dear brother.
So because if there will be limitation, then which means it is not.
No. Okay, let's use ourselves as an example. I'm sitting pretty in my room in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay. Love Oladele is in our room. Maybe she's in the other room. I don't know.
I'm here.
And
I want it to be fast because I want to go to the other room.
Maybe she's in the other room. I don't know. But the other room is in Abuja. And she's my upline. So that means that I'm in Lagos, she's in Abuja, she signed me up. I have people in Abuja too. I have people in Port Harcourt. I have people everywhere. You see, you can sign up anybody from anywhere. In fact, somebody entered my platform today from Cotonou, and I'm not going to send her away. I'm just going to look for a way of interpreting whatever I'm saying to her in French because she speaks only French, because I know that this is a global business. And right now, since we haven't really moved to Cotonou, I can get our food across to her in Cotonou. That's fine. You know? So you can register anybody from anywhere. Don't mind that coordinator. They are just coordinators of little mind. That's how I can describe such a person. Okay?
Because I was wondering, I have to link that person to the group in the location where she is, and I couldn't. So how should I be bringing food from where I am to the person, or should we be coming down to where I am to make purchases of our food items? So I was wondering, because I asked the person, please educate me more, enlighten me so that I can understand.
You see, you are a Nigerian now, so it's not good to get used to all these shenanigans, but it's good for us to understand them. That's the way I would put it. When people say that to you, you are even on a platform, somebody that doesn't know you from anywhere can just take a jibe at you, and you're just watching. You don't need to answer certain things. You don't need to respond to certain things. You don't need to react to certain things, because you know also how Nigerians can behave. Love, I beg of you, let me just answer these people. Hold on. Daddy won't run away from the other room. Okay? They have their answer. Lisa Bright.
Okay.
We'll have Lisa Bright, we'll have Just Obey,
the person that have a concern about coordinator.
Monday
don't what the coordinator is saying, that you should leave your person come to him or her. Please don't let any coordinator or the name coordinator scare you. Don't, in fact, the person doesn't even have the right to do that. Coordinators are supposed to be open to everybody, every member. Once somebody's a coordinator,
coordinators are even employed. They are being paid though. They are being paid, so they are.
They're supposed to be open to every member. So we are not
school servants. I've put civil in front. So
okay, so how many people do you have left?
We have 3 or 4. Lisa Bright, are you still there? Please talk to us. Just Obey, it will soon be your turn. Then kind of so that they don't see it as Lisa Bright, this your hand.
Okay, yes. Good evening. Yes.
Very dark. Oh, you're an African woman.
Yes, I'm an African woman.
I was almost not being able to see.
Good evening, ma.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you very much for your Thank you very much for your presentation. I really enjoyed it and I learned a lot from it. I just want to quickly ask, because you mentioned that it serves us better if we have when we sign up, we have our own people, our own family members as our dine lines, at least the first 3. And I also know that we're supposed to order at least 10,000 naira a month, so that means that if we have 4 accounts, as it were, we would need to order the 10,000 across the 4 accounts. So what happens if we're unable to order across the 4 accounts? Or like if an account does not order 10,000 in a month, is there a penalty? Is there, I'd like to know, please.
No. Okay, so there are 2 ways of earning in the matrix system. The first one is the fact that you are in the system and you are bringing people in. So you earn the 50 naira, 50 naira. Either you are buying food or you are not buying food, you are earning 50 naira for bringing people into your structure. So that's the one that will take you to 40 million naira by the time you are getting to level 12. Do you understand that? So the food part of it, you may be in the system and you are not buying food. Nobody is going to penalize you. But the truth is, why would you see more affordable food and then you go and buy outside? So you don't really need to buy food across the 4 accounts. You can use one of your accounts to buy. Let me teach you a strategy. You can use the lowest of your accounts. That is the account that is in the lowest level to use as the purchasing account. Remember, whatever people are buying up to your 10th generation, you will be paid. So that means that, like for instance, if you have yourself there, you have 3 persons, you have 3, those 3 are still related to you. Your 2nd generation is where you are buying from. I mean, your 3rd generation is the account you are using to buy. Your 2nd generation will still pay you. Your 1st generation will pay you. And you are up there, you'll be earning. That's for the food bonus. But for the other referral matrix structure, you will be earning the 50 naira as anybody comes into your structure. And if you don't buy food also, there's no penalty. But for you to earn the cashbacks, you must buy 10,000 naira worth of food. But you are encouraged, because that's part of what the company is known for, to get this food because they're organic food. So you don't have any, you may not buy up to 10,000 if that's what you are saying, but I don't see how a family will not buy up to 10,000 naira worth of food in a month. And remember, we have rice, onions, palm oil, and what again? Yeah, rice, the 2, and yam. We also have yam for now, but every other thing is coming in. I was told we'll have beans, everything you eat. We'll even have some livestock, you know. Once the IMATs start putting in freezers in their IMATs, we'll be able to order livestock. So there's no way you won't buy up to, in fact, more than 10,000 naira worth of food every month. All right. I hope that's okay. Yeah. Kinde, just obey, sorry. Trust and obey. Just obey, unmute and talk to us. Just obey, are you finding it difficult to unmute?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome, madam.
Thank you.
Yeah, my question, I have 2 questions. Number 1 of my Dananas tried to buy the P-code, and about 4 days ago, I think he made the payment on the 38th. Up to now, the things keep on pending. And she has been trying to reach the customer care on Monday, no, that Sunday, when they reach the customer care, the customer care promised that the people that work on it and in holiday, that they resume on Tuesday. Up to now, nothing has been done. So we keep on trying to reach the customer care, they are not responding. So what can we do?
Okay, so
that's number 1 question.
I'm going to release a number now, because if we don't give enough, go ahead with the second question while I check for them.
Okay. The second question is that, in fact, it's quite unfortunate that I couldn't opportune to talk to CEO yesterday. Now, I'm from Oyo State, and you know, Oyo State is one of the largest cities, especially Ibadan, if not in Africa. Now, we have many people that about 33 states, about 33 local governments in Oyo State. It's only 2 local governments that have the HAMAT. So we find it difficult to get the food items ordered for. So I don't know if the opportunities are, because a lot of people are interested, but because of the amount, scared people. So what I don't know if the company can do, maybe if they will reduce the percentage of what will be coming down to the person. So if they can reduce maybe there will be another package less than the 1.5. I was talking to somebody today, the day before yesterday, and he said that that amount you cannot be able to afford it. So that you can be able to have many IMATs. So I don't know what we can do about that one.
Okay, thank you for your thoughtfulness. This will be like a feedback to the management. You know that we too, we are members just trying to get people together, help out and educate everyone about what goes on in iFood. So we are not in the management, so we do not have a say in what's how they run the business. But the truth is, they also have neighborhood distribution centers. The churches, the mosque can be neighborhood schools, can be neighborhood distribution centers. So apart from IMATs, you can also have neighborhood distribution centers. But this, like I said, will be a feedback to the CEO and to the management generally. Probably there's anything they can do.
How do we have the neighborhood distribution center? How do you come about it?
For instance, if a lot of people ordered food around your church or your mosque, they can batch them together, and all the food for that area will be taken to that church. If there's somebody there who is able to take responsibility and then share for the people in that locality. But you see, these are all things that can't just come together at a time. It has to be precept upon precept so that they don't make any mistake and things do not. Workers are not even there in Nigeria, we know. Those who can really do the job, they are not there. So they have to take it easy. They have to take it a step at a time. But this will go back to them, like I said, as a feedback. Then on the issue of somebody buying pay code and then the customer service not responding, please call 0803 437.
A moment, please.
9951.
Okay.
0803 437 9951.
Is 003 437 9951?
Yes, please. That's the CET guy. Because before you know it now, people may start saying that, oh, they knowingly carried our money. So everything that needs to be sorted out should be, especially when it concerns money, because Nigerians don't joke with their money at all. Before you say that, they will say, oh, It's because they want to cheat them. Oh, we know.
Yes.
That's what we talk about online businesses. But this is an online business.
She was totally demoralized because he paid for the tent, which is almost 30-something thousand naira, and a lot of people on his neck.
Don't worry, call that guy. If he's wondering where you got his number from, just mention my name. My name is Olaoshe. Tell him that I gave you the number.
This is the CEO, right? Number, right?
No, not the CEO. He's the CET person. He will sort. He will sort it out. He will sort it out.
Thank you.
Kende Akinyemi.
Hello, ma.
Hello, is that Kende Akinyemi?
Yes, that's Kende.
Please answer your ask your question. I wanted to say answer your question. When it's time to be on the bed, that's what you get. Okay, so go ahead, please.
Yes, first I want to say that we should arrange that this meeting start earlier. It's about 12 o'clock now, and it's because of the interest that all of us are still here. So if we can rearrange the meeting to start like 8 p.m. and it will end like 10, then when people are asking questions, don't let there be too much questions so that many people can have, if not
just as you are doing now, you are supposed to ask questions. You are giving us another lecture. So that's how it goes now. We just like to have people. You remember my friend said, let's call it a day. I said, let's give people the chance to air their view.
If it were to be love will have closed the meeting.
Okay, so please, can you just ask your question so that we can close the meeting? Since you want us to close it early.
To the neighborhood, whatever. What criteria are we going to use in appointing the neighborhood staff? Are they going to be paid as a? Do they have percentage of payment as the IMAT is going to be paid? Secondly, what the workability? What is the you said 10% is going to the regular IMAT. 10% of the profit. How do they calculate that profit for us to know the 10%? Again, the top leader that so many people are under. And they said if the people that are buying food, the top leader has certain percentage that is coming to him on every food item that people buy under. What percentage is that?
Okay, so we mentioned all of this when we were doing the presentation. When you buy your food, you have 2% of the profits made on whatever you have bought to yourself. If it's people under you, you have 1.8%, then 1.5%. It keeps going down the rung like that. So that's for that one. Then you were asking about how to calculate the percentage that goes to the IMAT operators. There's no way you are going to be able to put a figure on what goes to the IMAT operators. It's just by the percentage. If you are the big IMAT, you have 20% of the profit of whatever food is collected in your mats. You get that? And if you are the lower mat, you have 10% of the profit of whatever food is dropped off in your mat. So if you have 1 million naira worth of food dropped off in your mat this month, you have 20% of the profit made on the 10 million worth of food, not the 20% of 10 million.
How do we calculate the
it is automated, because that's why I said you can't put a figure to it because you don't know what people will order. And what I order this month may not be what I will order next month.
Since it is automated, we don't have any problem.
Sorry?
Since it is automated, that means we don't have problem in calculating by ourselves, just to know that we are not cheated.
Okay, so there's no way you'll be cheated since it's automated. That's what we mean by automatic. Since it's not that we are calculating, nobody is carrying paper. No. It's automated. And that's why it is just as the food that have been ordered in your area are being dropped in your IMAT, your money is already dropping in your account. So it's not that anybody is doing manual calculation. And then this company has not started with the mind of cheating people. They have actually come to business. So let's just free our minds. We know that, I don't want to use any terrible word on Nigerians, but let's for once start trusting one another. It's not everything, it's not everybody that would be fake or not trustworthy. So let's just have an open mind about everything, and we see everything working well for us. Thank you. Monday Tashai, the last but not the least, please unmute yourself and talk to us.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Please, I'm a new member. Okay. I came on board on the 22nd of December. Which is last month. And after my signing off, I ordered for onion.
You ordered for what?
800. Onion.
Okay.
2,800. So up to this moment, I have not got my onion. So yesterday, I still ordered for 10 kg of rice. So up to now, I don't have the products. I'm from Delta State, or like Ugeli. So that's my concern.
What was the reason for not having the onion?
Yes, sir?
What was the reason given?
The onions?
What was the reason given to you for not giving you the onion?
Okay, the when I order my onions, we don't have a Delta State location. So my upline told me that I should put Port Harcourt. So I go ahead and put Port Harcourt. Then I put my delivery address, which is where I stay, Ugeli.
Okay, I think you would need to call the customer service of Port Harcourt. Or Love, do you have the number of that? There was a number I was seeing on the platform for Port Harcourt. Maybe you can release it. Love, are you still there? Love. Oh. Love has gone under the duvet.
She has gone to the other room.
Under the duvet. Okay. Okay, so you all have my number. Maybe you can chat me up. I will look for the Port Harcourt person. I think I saw Love has the number actually, but now that she's under the but now that she's under the duvet, there's no way we can get her offer. I will get the number from the platform, and then if you can say hi to me on WhatsApp, I'll send it to you. I can be sorted out. All right, so far so excellent. Thank you all for coming. I think we really need to go now. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. God bless iFood. God bless our businesses. Good night. Have a pleasant night rest.
Yeah, good night, everyone. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Where did you surface from?
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.